It's Rob!
Tony!
We're in gaming!
And that's you!
Hello inmates and welcome back to the inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Road to Legend. Just kidding, this is our free-to-play account. It's early in the morning. It happens to be, I'm not going to say that time, but you guys can't see it, but it was 9/11. It sounded funny. Anyway, morning time, tired. We're going to do some arena. We're not going to start off with ranked. I believe the quest we have is play a friend. So maybe a friend's online. That we might want to play. Maybe we'll get a message, someone will want to play, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do arena like I said, and then our other quest is play 30 minions, I think, that cost 2 or less or something along the lines of that. So we'll be actually, arena is a good way to finish that quest, so we'll be able to knock out that one, and yeah, good stuff. After this episode, I only think I'm gonna record 1 or 2 free-to-plays today, and then we're gonna go to our main account. We're gonna knock out some. We're ranked 2 currently, so hopefully we can hit legend within at least today or tomorrow. And then after that, we'll be able to make some fun decks like Battlecry Shaman, Evolve Shaman, Murloc Shaman, lots of Shaman. I feel like Shaman's the way to go right now, just for fun decks, that is. And then we can go make the updated Yogg Druid deck guide, now that everybody's been playing that in tournaments and whatnot. I really don't like anything in this opening hand. I think we have the ability to draw better cards here. And for some reason, Arena seems to be broken, because every one of the players that we've been going against, it just says unknown. Like, there's no... It happened last time, too, because I'm pretty sure we played the same rogue twice with that Paladin deck we had, and it was just unknown the entire time. But I'm pretty sure it was the same guy. But we don't know for sure. It could have been back-to-back rogues that had really, really strong decks. And they both had legend card backs. I was really hoping that we could have a 2-drop, but unfortunately we did not. This deck has a lot of 2-drops, and it really sucks that we didn't have it. So it looks like maybe he'll play a secret on 3, and then we can steal it, and he'll concede. You know how funny that would be? I would cry so hard. Alright, so we could go with the Feral Rage and then go ahead and attack this. Or we could go with the Crusader. I kind of like the Crusader, and hopefully he doesn't have a 1-mana spell. Or 2 spells that cost below 3 mana. Because theoretically he could ping it, and then swing and kill it, and then play something else. Just kidding. Or he could play a 1-mana, or he could play a spell, right? If he has a 3-mana spell, it's going to hit everything for 1. It's going to knock off Divine Shield, and it looks like he's going to make the trade. So it actually works out pretty good for us. I was hoping for a little better of like a 3 or 4 drop, because I don't want to use the Mystic, because I know this guy's probably got secrets in his deck, but unfortunately we have to play something here. We can't just play nothing on turn 4. That's just how you lose Arena 101. Alright, so the Silver Moon Guardian actually contests this, which is not so good, but good news is we have the Tron, and then we actually just go face here. So the Tron has Divine Shield, so even if he pings the Tron and swings, his guy will still... he can't kill the Tron, and then we'll be able to, we could have actually used the shapeshift and attacked, but then we couldn't follow up with a creature, so I didn't like that play at all. Sylvanas, wow, that's a pretty good creature to have in arena there, buddy. So here, we definitely need to give the Sylvanas the least value as possible, which means we... Oh, man. We swing there into there, that dies, that dies. If we passive first, swing into there, swing into here, he can just ping this. Attack there. I really don't want to give him any of these creatures. That Sylvanas is like such a big deal. Like, that Sylvanas is such a big deal. So what do? Do we make the 4-3 into there, swing here to here? This lives, damages the Sylvanas? Or do we go ahead and we make the trade here? This is at 3-4 and this stays alive. I think we want this to stay alive, right? There's no point to make the trade that we don't have to make just yet. Because if a Sylvanas swings here, then we just swing there, kills the field, and then we'll go ahead and play the Sunwalker. But at least he didn't take like an Ironbark. Okay. This is fun. So we could go Feral Rage, kill off the Sylvanas, and then we could play... We could go with the Annoyotron, but then that still doesn't damage it enough. So I guess we go with Feral Rage. And then we play the Dark Iron by itself. Man, that Sylvanas show, we had such a good tempo plan, and Sylvanas came out and just ruined everything. Like we had such, I mean, we have a really strong late game here, don't get me wrong, but it could have been so much better. And then the 6-3 is bad because we don't have Wraths to deal with that. Tidehunter doesn't matter. We don't even have any swipes, do we? I'm honestly not sure what we do and do not have. A Neotron seems like it would be pretty good in this situation. So does the Sunwalker, but the problem is the Sunwalker dies to a ping and then the 6-3 hits it. This also is not the best thing to play, but we also have a passive to fit in here. So I guess we could go Sunwalker, pass, hit this. We also could have gone a Noidotron. A Noidotron might have been good too, because then he would want to, yeah, I think a Noidotron was the better play there. Because he'd want to ping the 4-5, right? Which means the Noidotron's going to have a swing and 2 swings, so it actually could have killed both these creatures instead of just one. But then we can save it for another turn, theoretically. We'll see what happens. So it's a 6-6, not too big. There's the ping and there's a swing. So I guess now is where we play the 8-8, right? Or we could go a Noyotron. We could actually go, yeah, we could actually go a Noyotron champion, right? And then if he pings the Noyotron, then he has no way to kill the champion. But if we just go Iron Bark, that's bound to die, right? So this is actually a pretty good combo. And the next turn, if the champion lives, we can throw down the Iron Bark or maybe the Volcanic Lumber and then combo it with a Flame Juggler, depending on how many creatures he kills. But if he has like a Fireball here, then yeah, it's just bad. Fireball, ping, swing, keeps his 2-1 alive. That's pretty good. We still have an 8-8, so it's not over yet. So what do we like here? Should we use this on a beast or should we just use it on the protector? Or should we just play the volcanic? Theoretically, these are, I don't think, yeah, I don't know. We go volcanic, nothing else, or we go iron, or we go to the protector and then the juggler, or we go mark into protector. I think we go protector. I think we go protector mark, and hopefully he doesn't have a polymorph. If he has a polymorph, then this game, he's just had everything he needs. Blast Mage or the mech on the field, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, and he still has to ping it. Too bad the lumber doesn't work for our turn. At least we have a big creature to play, though. Savage Combatant is also decent, so we could actually go Savage Combatant, passive, attack this, Flame Juggler, hopefully hit that. Alright, Flame Juggler, it is up to you. We actually could just go Brute. Brute's stronger, but this has the chance to kill the 2-1. But the Brute is just overall stronger. So I guess, what, 8 damage? So he needs 2 damage to win. If we just play the Lumber, we're going to be behind every single turn. Like, we have to be able to get field back, and then we start throwing down big taunts. But if he just goes face, he wins here. Yeah. It's such a weird start we had, right? Not even a weird start. Oh, he's going to return it back to his hand. Play it again. That's pretty good. There's no way for us to kill the Blast Mage last turn, though. Okay, so he's 1 damage off. Oh, he's actually going to use the ping to kill the Savage Combatant. Okay. And that's it. We actually can live still. So we have no way to kill this 3-2, which means we have to attack this and hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't. It does not. So I guess we go Volcanic, Juggler, Clockwork. Just lay it all out there. And the reason we didn't use our passive is because there's the Frostbolt kills us, Fireball kills us. I guess we could have played around Frostbolt, but there's no point. I'd rather just lay as many creatures I have on the board, and then hopefully we can take board control there. I think this is our last stand right here. Ronin, his deck is pretty good. We'll leave it at that. His deck is pretty fucking good. So I guess we'll make this trade first and see what spare part we get. +1 attack. There's no point to give this the +1 attack right now. So he's gonna kill off Ronin here. He can ping that, kill it, and then he can use 3 arcane missiles, which is 9 damage, and we only have 10 HP, and then the ping for 10.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Oh, he can actually kill it now. He could. I don't know why he wouldn't just kill off his Ronin here, and then he could have just won. By buffing it, he actually denied the loss, but I mean, this does it too. This happens to grant a victory just as strong. So this is actually 6, 7, and then we can pass. We can swing everything into here and kill ourselves. Oh, yeah. Pretty good deck you got there, buddy. It's his 2 legendaries to our none. When is the last time we got a legendary, guys? I'm trying to think. I know we got Dr. Boom in one of our arena runs, but that was like one of our first ones. And then we only got like 4 wins with it because we never drew him. We drew him like 1 time and the guy conceded before we played him or some shit like that. It was pointless to have a Dr. Boom in the deck because we never played him, ever. Not even once. Not even once. So now we'll be in the losers bracket, you could say. So we're 0-1, so hopefully we'll go against people who are also 0-1 and not mages. Of course, their decks are pretty good. It's a pretty solid opening hand considering these 2 are always cards we want to have. So this is turn 2, and then turn 2 brings us to 4. So Ship's Cannon doesn't look good. I don't like Sunwalker, but we also have Coin too. So maybe Sunwalker is the play here. I don't really like Ship's Cannon. I don't like Volcanic Lumber either. But the reason we kept the 6-drop is because we're basically going to play Wild Growth on 2, right? And that's going to bring us to 4, and then we can coin. Or we can coin in onto 3, and this is going to cost 4. I don't really like that either. But these 2 cards in our opening hand is good. Ooze doesn't matter too much here. So Wild Growth, and then next turn we'll basically be able to play a... We'll be able to play this Prophet, and we'll actually be able to coin into the Anoyotron as well. And then the Anoyotron, what does the Anoyotron do? Basically just annoying. Is there a point to Anoyotron though? Like if we had Anoyotron, he swings, but this contests both these creatures anyway, unless he has a True Silver Champion. If he has a True Silver Champion, he swings, and that's just really bad. So I suppose we'll play around True Silver Champion. Because we also still have a 5-drop and another 4-drop. If we didn't have anything to follow up on turn 5 or 4, or 4 or 5, then I probably wouldn't have coined in the Anoyotron, because then we could have coined next turn for the Sunwalker. But if he has like a weapon here, a Bomber is pretty good. Do not hit the Anoyotron. Perfect. Because the Anoyotron can actually take 2 hits right now. Unless he's just going to pass his turn over. Which I wouldn't even be surprised. If he passes this turn, then we could go Tomb Spider or Champion. I actually like the Champion because that's a card he's going to want to kill as soon as possible. And if he just doesn't, it's just horrible for him. Well, now that he swung into the Anoyo, we actually may even want a Shapeshift. So having a 2-drop or 3-drop next turn is pretty big. Yep, we're definitely going to have to use our hero power this turn. So drawing into, that's too big. So if theoretically, if we play this 3-3, it just dies to this 3-1. So this turn's pretty fucking bad. That had to happen, or the 3-1 swings into the Prophet. That card lives, and then we just summon a 3-3 and it dies to his Mad Bomber. So I guess we're gonna play the Sunwalker. Problem with this deck is there's no comeback mechanic. Like there's good creatures, but if we just don't draw early game, and we even drew early game, we drew our Wild Growth and our Prophet. But he's just had a creature every turn too, so. Pretty high impact creatures if you ask me. The only bad creature he's had was that that Tentacle, and it's really not even that bad. It's a 3-drop, 2/4 with Taunt. That was a lucky ping. This Divine Shield going down is bad. And then this deck, of course, there's no great way to deal 1 damage, so we'll have to pass and take 5 to the face, putting us at 10. And then we have no solid 5-drop besides Mookla's. What the fuck, man? This is gonna have the same, like if we played the Mystic, it doesn't matter. Between Tomb Spider and Mystic, it did the difference, it doesn't matter. There's no difference whatsoever. Do we just get the one, do we just play the, do we get the taunt just because it's a taunt? I think so. And do we just lose right here? Because see, we have 11, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, so he needs 3 more. Next turn, theoretically, we go Feral Spirit into, actually, we'll just play 8-8 with taunt. Maybe that's the comeback mechanic, is just the huge taunts. Maybe we just went too late game, but really, it's not, we're not that late game. We have a bunch of 2-drops and a bunch of 3-drops in the deck. I honestly thought this deck was pretty good, but apparently it's shown otherwise. Oh, he had lethal all along. What was the point of that? It didn't matter if the ping went face or not. He had lethal with the Blessing of Might. Alright, sweet, this video's done. Upload this video. We're 0-2. I like the way this is going. I honestly thought this deck was good. Fuck no. I accidentally always, when I try to open up files, I accidentally always hit the disk drive. So it opens up the disk drive, and that's really not what I'm trying to do, computer. Alright, then we go rendered.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
So obviously none of these cards we want to keep in our opening hand. Maybe we went too late game. I guess we did. Because we're only drawing, yeah, look at this. I guess we have a turn 3 play, right? But like, we even named, we had, how many, we had, what was it, 12 or 13 cards that were below 3 mana. Which is, it was close to half the deck. Here we go, Clockwork now. I know we only have 1 drop in the deck, but we have a ton of 2s and a good amount of 3s. Sorry guys, I'm rendering your next road to our free-to-play video right now. So that's a good card for him to have. Go 3-2 Panther, swing face, or go Coin Spider Tank. So we go Coin Spider Tank. He attacks this, goes 3-2. If we make this, it dies.
I wonder.
And then we would have to pass. If we pass, we have a 2-drop. So I guess we could Coin Spider Tank, swing face. And this is episode 67. Okay. What, is it really 67? No. It'd be 68. I love misnaming these videos. Him toting him, him you just using his passive there is not a big deal. Also, we received another comment saying stop calling it passive. That's never gonna fucking happen. So you can just QQ less. All right, so I see swinging into this. I see swinging into this. And I see the magical. We actually could have buffed everything with 1 swung into there. But hero power to kill this is basically the same thing. But this would be a 4-2 and this would be a 3-2. But I actually just like using Huge Toad and then do Power of the Wild. Or we could just play the Shredder. We have multiple options, and all of which are pretty good. So this is what I was talking about. As long as we can get creatures down, all of our creatures are pretty high impact and they're really decent. But the problem is we just don't draw creatures and not able to play them. Of course, we're not going to do well in Arena. I mean, even a Field Clear would ruin us now. But then we just follow up with a Shredder, right? Oh yeah, I'm putting it into the wrong category. Sorry guys, this takes so long, but I try to, with posting so many videos all the time, I have so many files that like correlate different days, so I can just stay organized, and with staying organized comes time and finding exactly where everything is supposed to go. So 66, maybe this is 67. Maybe I just don't know how to fucking count. Yeah, maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway. So, yeah, we're just going to go Shredder. It's a strong card, no reason not to. Following turn, we can go with the Psycho or we go with the Huge Toad. Power of the Wild is a card that's going to be good all game. It's not necessarily a card you always have to play on too, because it can buff. You have to choose one option. So, you can play it as a creature if you need to early game, or you can go ahead and just buff everything up. So he's going to go ahead and kill the Shredder with the Rock Biter. This makes sense. Ship's Cannon is a pretty good card to come out. So we could go Psycho, be a little defensive, or we could go ahead and use the Ogre and then go Power of the Wild, buff everything up and clear. And I actually like the clearing here. So we'll swing into this, see what spare part we get, and swing into this. This actually lives, and then this is a 5/5/3 drop, which is pretty good. And the next turn we can follow up with either the Prophet and the Huge Toad, or the Psycho and the Plate.
Elements I like.
Totem Carver, so this is actually going to be a 5/5, yeah. So in this situation, I actually like using our passive, killing the totem, swinging the 5/5, hopefully killing his dude, and then playing the Prophet, and then going base. The reason being is I needed to kill the 1/1, so my 5/5 didn't attack the 1/1, and then I had to kill it because of Ship's Cannon, of course. Hopefully his Flame Juggler misses. Good. Okay. We have no good way to kill this Grizzly. So in the art of saving some of the HP, we could swing this in the air, but it just takes one more damage unnecessarily. And then this will go here. And then since we have 7 mana, I guess we'll just go Psycho into the Huge Toad. Strongest creatures in our hand, no reason to play the Seer, which is our field, technically our only field killer. Don't we have another card that does damage to the entire field? I swear we had 2 cards that did damage to everything.
I taste blood.
And then I guess we'll just play the Protector next turn. Yeah, there's no reason to play the Seer or the Anoyotron right now. We already have a taunt that's being protected. Vitality Totem's going to heal him up, so that's just going to die to the Huge Toad. Fusion's going to buff that. Ooh, it's a pretty big totem. Is he going to make the attack, or is he just going to sit on it? Okay, so he makes the attack, which is really strange, because now we can actually just make this attack for him, and it doesn't necessarily matter too much. So we'll just make that attack. And then we'll make this attack. And then the Iron Bark, because it's the biggest card, and then we just swing face. The reason we're not killing the Spell Power Totem is because we're not really scared of any sort of spells. If he has Field Clear, the Prophet's going to die anyway. And it's not worth spending 4 HP to attack a totem. Or 4 attack to attack a totem. Maybe a 2 attack could attack the totem, but not 4. 4's too much. Farsight's an interesting card. A lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people do like it a lot. Cult Master, he can actually make the trade here. Ooh, we can actually kill off the Psycho. He can actually draw 2 cards here. That was a good, oh yeah, that was a good combination of cards he just drew. Draw 1, and he's gonna be able to attack the totem, draw another one. So we actually have to kill this Cult Master next turn. So Cult Master is definitely gonna be able to kill some shit. Or we could just go face Corrupted Seer. Everything dies. Go face for 8. I guess we can go the Anoyotron route. Is there any reason to... yeah. We're going to put it on the Iron Bark because of Lava Burst, which does 5 damage. I was thinking about the Corrupted Seer for Lightning Storm, but I would rather the Protector live with a Lava Burst. Alright, so our first win with this Druid deck. It's kind of sad. I really thought this deck was going places, but apparently not so much. I mean, it's starting to go places, but I don't know how many places it's actually going to go. We'll play like, I think 1 or 2 more games, right? And then we'll call it here, and then we'll hop on our other main account, and we'll grind our way to Legend. Oh wow, this video is already done. That was really fast. Sweet. I'll take care of that after this. I ignored you guys enough trying to render out this video. And I wouldn't really mind ignoring the render and just having it sit there. But the problem is with with wanting to post a free-to-play every other day, that means at least 2 videos need to be rendered almost every day, and the process of rendering with these computers takes a very, very long time. Not because the computers are slow, it's just rendering out a video at an hour-ish long, 45 minutes to an hour long, and then going ahead and we're doing that at 60 FPS, or yeah, it's like 59 point something FPS, and to have the high quality and to have multiple channels with having audio from here, video from the webcam, and then video from the actual the game. There's multiple channels, so it has to combine those together. It just takes a lot longer than some videos that people post, like our Let's Play videos. Those are only like 15-20 minutes long, and they're only one channel because everything's basically together. No, they'd be multiple channels. Yeah, I lied. But they're a lot shorter. They're like 1/3, 1/4 at a time, just because of the length of them. But these video files are fucking huge. So it just takes a little bit longer, which I don't mind doing, but that's why I want to get started. Like, as soon as it's done rendering, I want to put another one in the queue so I can knock out as many in one day as possible. I guess we just go wild growth, right? If we don't, we could go Anoyotron. He swings, both Divine Shields goes down, but then we play this, and Anoyotron dies. Following turn. Yeah, wild growth. It's too good not to play on 2. There's not going to be a. It's not. There's no. Our hand. Apparently, our deck is very late game, so not playing the wild growth is kind of a big deal. Corrupted Seer is good, so I guess we could go ahead and play the 4, or we can just go ahead and play the Anoyo and then pass to kill this. I think using Anoyo pass to kill this, right, is good, because next turn, if he swings his shielded mini-bot into this Anoyotron, we'll actually be able to play the Prophet and kill the mini-bot, and then the following turn we'll play the Psycho. But I guess playing the Psycho on 5 was better, because now we're going to be off-curve by 1. So maybe playing the 4/4 was better. It would have contested both creatures, but at the same time... Oh no, this would have been a 2/2, this would have died. It's hard to say. So, I think playing the Prophet's best here. And then we're gonna go ahead and kill off that shielded. So even if he attacks with his Spawn of Zazoth first, this is still can die to the 4/4. But the problem is he can play other creatures here. So he can like use his passive, play 2 1-drops, or play a 2-drop and a 2-drop, or a 3-drop and a 1-drop. And then it'll get, those will get buffed up by 1+1+1, but hopefully they'll have less than 2 HP, so then we can just play the Corrupted Seer and kill him. I didn't have the intention of the 4/4 was not to live this turn, but it was just to make it so if he does play something big, we'll be able to kill it, and then we can Corrupted Seer. Or if he doesn't, we can just Savage Combatant. So the Inmate's fine, and then that's fine. So now he's gonna swing his 2/2 into the 4/4, right? Or he'll just go, yeah, and then he'll probably just go face with everything else. Oh, okay. That's fine too. So you could go Savage Combatant, kill this, but then this lives, and I really don't like that. So I just like the Corrupted Seer here. It's going to kill both these cards, and it's a 2/3 on the board. As we know, Paladin has those buffing cards. So even if we could have killed one, I feel like the Savage Combatant would have died. We want to make sure the Savage Combatant gets a decent amount of value because it can combo with the Mark. So maybe playing it on 8's pretty good. Bomb Lover's good, so maybe we'll play the Savage Combatant a little bit earlier than what we thought. I was hoping I could combo both of those in the same turn because I don't think this Savage Combatant's going to live. But we can go ahead and make the assumption maybe it will. We also have the Power of the Wild, so we can make a beast there and then give it the Mark so it turns into a 5/4, which is good. Just doesn't have the ability like the Savage Combatant does to deal 3 damage with our 2 mana. So next turn's like Sunwalker Mark. It's pretty good.
I wonder.
I guess True Silver Champion is our worst fear. True Silver Champion and then like a solid 2-drop like a Harvest Golem. No, Harvest Golem's not a 2-drop. What am I saying, Rob? Oh my god. The dream. The dream. Alright, so it looks like Sunwalker into the Mark. And then of course passive. No. We need to use passive, right? And that's gonna bring us down to 6. But we also need to Mark. But I don't really need to Mark, right? Nah, I value the Sunwalker more than using the Mark. All these having Divine Shield is scary. Because what if he plays like Blood Knight or something? That would be so scary. That would take off. That'd be 4. That'd be 12. That would be a 15-15 Blood Knight.
None may steal our secrets.
Hopefully this beast can live. I wish we had swipe, right? Because we could swipe, swing, and then play the lumber for almost like nothing. We can actually play the lumber now, but we also need to passive. So can we play the, yeah, we can play the Psycho. We probably should have played this first to draw. That was much better. And then hero power, we can actually kill off this. And we can kill off the 3/4, right? Or do we just want to go face for 7? I like killing off the 3/4. Because at the moment, if we don't kill off the 3/4, then our Psycho can die. But at the moment, our Psycho has no, it won't die to what he has currently on the board. Unless he has like a true silver. Consecration brings it down to 2. This is 1, so he actually can clear 4 now. Because 2, oh, double consecration. This guy's the dream. All right, so we'll go lumber into clock next turn. Unless we draw like a really small creature. No, we need to put up a taunt. Well, that's actually pretty good. So we could go clockwork, huge toad, scarlet, power. Or we could just go lumber, clockwork, and then just play these cards next turn. And the lumber is a much bigger card than a bunch of small cards. But he already used all his consecrations. I don't think he has another one. Fed Creeper's fun. Mad Scientist is fun. He's probably just gonna make a dude. Oh, he's gonna start sacrificing. Alright. Mystic's pretty good, so we'll actually we can swing this here. Swing this here. See if he actually has a secret in the deck. He does. We can take that secret. Use passive to get rid of this 1/1. How many cards did we kill? Can we return the lumber and play it again? Probably not. So I guess we just play her. And next turn we'll return it and play it again. Lay on hands is pretty good. So we'll swing with the 7, return, play it again. I like it.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, Mukla. This is... That's a lot of value. So that would be 7, 8, 9. There's no way we can fit in a passive there. This was too good not to take.
Light it up.
Mukla's was too good not to take. And then I wish we could have comboed that with Power of the Wild, but I wanted to kill the 1/1. It still wouldn't have been lethal though. Sorry guys.
Take your medicine.
That's a large quantity of healing, but it won't be enough.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, a secret. I wonder what it could be. Alright, so I guess we'll use our passive first. Mukla's goes in. We'll attack his face first to see what happens. Nothing happens, so then we'll give everything +1/+1. Oh my god, this is disgusting. So swing, swing, swing. How much damage was that? 17, 12, over 30. Alright, so we're 2-2, not looking too bad. We have 10 out of the 30 for play 30 minions that cost 2 or less. I know we're over our normal free-to-play match, but we'll play one more. That's 5 games in this episode. You guys are lucky. Another Druid, very interesting. I haven't gone against another Druid in a long time. Long time. Do we keep the Feral Rage just so we have a 3-drop? No. We want a creature. Not exactly what I was looking for. So he can go ahead and use his coin to kill it, which is fine. Because then he blows coin. Card advantage isn't how we're going to win this. It still gives us a card too, so it's actually not too bad. And then we can play the Flame Juggler. Hopefully draw into a 3-drop. There's a mark, that's pretty good. So at least the mark we can use next turn to buff the 2/3 to make it a 4/5, and then we'll be able to probably trade into whatever 2-drop he plays. Okay. But the 3-drop, oh. Yeah, we take the 3-drop and we do this trade. Could have made this other trade, but then we don't get to draw a card and we don't develop the board. We keep a card with pretty low attack. It'll only have 2 HP, or pretty low HP. It'll only have 2, but this has 4. And then we go into the spider or we go into the tomb spider. Wow, this is gonna be able to make the trade there. That's really good. Power of the Wild is really good. We go Power of the Wild, Mark. I actually like this a lot. It's a really big card on turn 4 to deal with, along with the spider tank, and then we can just Tomb Spider next turn. Tomb Spider is going to be good whenever. Tall Strider is also really nice. This is what I was talking about, just having a decent start. The creatures speak for themselves. Gain 1 attack for every card in your hand. Dies to force. We actually give this 1 attack. We'll Tomb Spider first, though. No, actually, we don't have a 6-drop, so yeah. We'll look for a 6-drop or a 7-drop. The Beast is pretty good. Yeah, this have 4 attack. This swings into here. This goes to base. So we go with Beast, or we go Tall Strider into 2-drop. Beast is good against Druids because Druids don't have single target removal. Besides Mulch. And that's epic. So. Feral Rage to kill the 5/4. Okay. Yeah, we drew our Feral Rage. We actually have lethal next turn because this is 12 and this is 5, so that's 17. The Beast is really good in Arena. I mean, the summon a 3/3 for your opponent's bad if you're playing against a Mage, because then you could just like Fireball ping. But Druids, I mean, even if he swipe passives, I mean, he's going to take 9, you can't even kill it. You'd have to like swipe Wrath. That'd be the only 2 cards in a Druid deck that can kill it besides Mulch. No, and I guess Naturalize kills it too. Naturalize would actually be pretty good. So Knife Juggler into Taunt. Mark of the Wild. Savage Combatant. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be lethal here. Okie dokie. Everybody's unknown, right? Alright, so we'll call it here. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm glad we were able to make a small comeback here. We went 0-2 to now 3-2, so it's not too bad. Theoretically, 4 more wins and we were making a profit. But that's a lot to ask for. So as always, guys, I'm Warshack, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.